He walked every day, clambering over the rocks that lined the lake along the cove, always in sight of blue or silver water, always in sight of the bone-white piled granite of the long breakwater built to keep the inner harbor safe from the storm-whipped winds and waters that in any season could come racing down the long, narrow waterway. That single sailboat was still moored here today, rocking a bit on the waves, sails furled up tight around the wooden boom, a trim and well-kept blue sloop that was always first and last in the water. Today, beneath the suddenly overcast sky, the boat's usual bright work seemed dull and old. Descending from a boulder, he stepped onto hard sand at water's edge and North Beach. Waves a foot high maybe hissed and plopped hollowly, bringing small branches, even a few small wild apples, to rest for a while at the shoreline. He stepped around a nest of beer bottles, a couple of used condoms that looked like dead jellyfish lying spent in the sand. The power plant tower, smoke-stained red-brown brick, rose to the south, not belching smoke today, he was glad to see. He always did his best to see beyond the way the lake and the shore were misused, disrespected, not just nowadays, but all through history. His reading and research told him that. For all the sublime and transcendent power made manifest in this confluence of water, mountains, islands, stone, and sky that Lake Champlain revealed, there were also those darker things. Pollution from factories and farms, the slicks of oil that eddied near the tanker piers and often broke loose to wander, sometimes adding a sickening petroleum stench to the heat and humidity of the dog days in August. And the blood of battle on these waters, 1776 in Arnold's fleet at Valcour, 1814 in MacDonough defeating the British at Plattsburgh. How many ghosts, how many severed limbs, how much flesh and bone and blood on these deep waters washed up against isolated stretches of shore, not to mention the shipwrecks. At the place where the sand became a tiny rock-strewn beach, he stopped to skim a few flat stones. He never said it aloud anymore, but he knew what really kept him going from day to day. Could you love the whole of a place? A lake, the shoreline for instance, like it was alive, its past, present, future, all flowing together into your heart, your imaginings, your spirit?